Uh, so when you look at this painting, you can see this person is sitting on the chair. There's a table. There's a table and the fish. Earlier I mentioned about the fish. I mentioned about the table. Like I love fish very much. There's a table. Like the table is presenting the house. Is talking about the house. So this is a mother. This is a mother standing here. Like I always just mention about mothers. I always mention because there was that time. There was a time. There was a time, or like I was growing up with my mom. Like I used to see how she used to struggle to look for food for us to put on the table. So the table is talking about the mother is providing for the child, is providing food for the child to put on the table so the child can feed. Yeah, so there's that connection. There's that connection. So and the name of this painting is Kapi and Boyd, because Kapi is the name of my mother, and Boyd, you know, Boyd Bishonga. This is my mother. This is Kapi and Boyd. Like, is saying, my son, can you eat that fish? Like he's sitting on the table and the mother is standing. So that's the story behind about this painting. Yeah, like in terms of my paintings, when you observe about my paintings, you can see some stripes on figures. You can see the teeth, you can see the big eyes, and you can see some patterns. Like when I'm painting, there's that whatever I think, what should I put on canvas? When I'm painting, I think like what should I put on canvas? What should I do, like to get that thing I want? Like in terms of the teeth, when you observe most of my paintings, you find teeth. You find the mouth open. So the mouth open, like I'm trying to speak out as an artist. Like my voice to be heard, yeah. And for the teeth, they symbolize the energy, the energy I have inside me. I believe every person has the energy. Like talking about the energy, like you're talking about even talking about struggles, like talking about anger, talking about like when I'm painting, like when I paint, I feel free. So to me, even art it can be my therapy. Like it can be my therapy. Even talking about my past, like even growing up, it was very challenging. It was very challenging what I faced when I was growing up. I was once beaten by a dog, and I had that fear. Like I was failing to speak out. But I found a way of speaking out through my paintings, even through these figures. When you look at it, you can see the long neck. So the long neck is talking about snake. This is a snake. So this is a snake. Yeah, this is a snake. So the long neck is a snake. So this is the mother and child. So this is a mother, like he's holding a child. The child is crying. Like when you look at it, the child is crying. So yeah, the child is crying. He's crying over. There's a fish here. There's a fish on the table, and when you look, and it's when I've started introducing fish on my paintings. Most of my paintings, you find fish. You can find a big fish on it. You can find a table. Like I love fish very much. Yeah, I love fish. Yeah. So this painting, this is a person. This is a person is on top of the dog, and earlier I mentioned about the dog. I was once bitten by a dog. So like I have that. Is it fatigue? Yeah, fatigue. I have that fear of dogs, and like because I talked about the struggle, the fear. Like even growing up, I used to have fears, different fears. So I also have introduced a dog. When you look at them, like you find dogs on my paintings. So this is a dog. This is a female dog. So these are blessed. So these are blessed. Yeah, it's very weird. Yeah, people they can say, I know it's weird. Yeah, to find blessed. So this is a female dog. This is a female dog, and these are breasts, and this is just a person having fun, just having fun on top of the dog. And like you can see some patterns. Also, like this is a window. This is a window. So these are skies. So these are skies. Yeah. So the teeth. Also the teeth are here. So these like flowers. I've also like put flowers because flowers is a beauty. Talking about even environment. What was these are flowers? Yeah, flowers. Even the fish is here. The fish, and yeah. Yeah, so about this painting, like when I was painting this painting, I was very happy. Sometimes I paint when I'm sad, sometimes I paint when I'm happy. Like when I was very happy that moment when I was working on this painting. So these are two guys having fun, they're dancing, just showing their moves. So this is a person like standing on front, this person is standing on behind. Like when you observe most of my works, when you observe, you find these stripes, these lines, the mouth open, the eyes open, yeah, even the patterns, yeah. So here there's a fish, and like there's a fish with legs here. There's a fish and with legs here, like they're just having fun. That exciting moment. And when I was painting this work, I was thinking beyond. What should I do? What should I like? Getting that feeling, like what should I do? Like I was thinking. I just think of they can be in a garden. They are standing in the garden. Like there's some greens, there's some trees, there's some flowers, there's some different patterns. Yeah, it's what I was like. It's what I was trying to speak. That getting that feeling, exciting feeling. Yeah.